Hey guys, Still here, and welcome back to the Second Korean War with Ashen Shadows 2.41. In case you missed episode 1, I was able to save the Enterprise, and we managed to destroy the enemy surface ships. You can still see some remains of those battle groups over here. Between those, the Enterprise is safe, and yes, there is still one battle group over here, another surface ship division. We're going to have to try and take that out as quickly as possible. In the meanwhile, we're doing a preliminary strike, or an early strike into Kaesong. We're fighting with a whole bunch of K2 pips, and we're going up against a load of T-72s, which really should not be too much of a threat to the armor regiment. The only thing I'm concerned with is the A-51s. These things drop their top cluster munitions on my tanks, and there's a good chance that a K2 pip does not survive, because their top armor is only 5 points. So that was turn none, or turn 0. Let's go for turn 1. They're coming in. Yes, of course they are. French Navy is on approach. We get a good number of activation points here. Now, I gave up Sok Cho. I didn't mind losing that zone. It's only a 5-pointer. Here we go. Okay. Okay, we're dealing with a lot more than what I was hoping for. Because we're not only dealing with the groups that are there, but also the groups that came in. So, what we're looking at over here is Iglas. 80 units of infantry. Fortunately, they're all shitty units of infantry, but I don't even know if I have enough ammo on the tanks to deal with all of them. A whole bunch of AA platforms. Pangae, Spog, Shilka. There's the tanks. But they also have helos, which fortunately aren't too heavily armed, but it's still a potential threat. And I do not have a lot of resupply. I have some cargoes, and that's it. I'm going to have to try and get this battle group a fob as quickly as possible. Now, aside from that, I can field 1,000 points for starters. That's going to go down fast, because I'm looking at one tank. That's a command tank for 115 points. Aside from that, I can buy 5 of these. And we're looking at a whole load of T-72s. Now, 5 of these will get me, I'd say, about 150 rounds. 150 rounds should be enough to take down all of the T-72. But it doesn't end there. The Su-100, potentially, are more lethal than the T-72. These guys have a gun of 18 AP. These have a gun of 26 AP. Very accurate. The one thing, I can pretty much one-shot these. And they don't fire on the move. These things, not too interesting. Just the Suzang Po, sorry. These are a real threat. I'm not too happy about this group. I'm going to avoid the battle. I'm going to fall back. At least I held on to Chuncheon for one more turn, which should allow me to at least bring in reinforcements there as quickly as possible. Seoul then. Seoul is looking at, as expected, a whole load of infantry. 84 units of infantry coming in. We're looking at a bunch of support units, so aircraft are more difficult to use, but not impossible. Unfortunately, it's not the only AA that they have, as these Hwasung-Chong also have the Igla N, and they have some aircraft, the MiG-23ML and the Su-30 MKV. Other than that, I'm looking at 32 Su-100s. Generally, these things, if they're being brought in from Ongjin, won't even make it to Daejeon, which is where I'm going to set up my defense. And I would really love to go for these guys and destroy their command vehicle as quickly as possible, causing them to get defeated very early on. But I don't think it's wise. I tried this battle a few times, a couple of weeks ago, not recently that is, and back then it didn't work out too well. So we're going to be focusing a defense around Naval Sector Charlie, Daejeon, maybe set up some ambush forces in or near Delta, or mount an amphibious operation to Ongjin. That's the plan. Okay. What I have is a couple of these Haebyung commandos. These guys carry the long-range Hyuyung or Hyugung missile 2800 meters, 130 millimeter heat round, kills off any vehicle pretty much in one shot, and they are very accurate. I'm going to spread these guys between the building here and the building there, so that they have good line of sight on this road. They're going to be needing a spotter. That's going to be this recon team. So we're going to have these 3 buildings occupied. One fob over here. Deploy a cargo truck somewhere down in the middle to resupply everything. Command infantry back there. Other command infantry over here. And I will need some frontline infantry. I'm going to be using the Jigsaw for that. I will have to sail them in first. And aside from that, I still need some defenses around here, because they generally tend to do some probing action over here. They don't really come into the rear. They don't really try and do a flanking attack like that, but with the AI, well, I'd rather be safe than lose soul. As for vehicles and support, I have a lot of fire support, K-55s. These things fire rapidly, and they do a lot of damage, but they will need a spotter. And as for spotters, I can send an infantry group through these woods. So here. They're going to be sitting pretty much here and observing anything that comes down this road. Actually, this position would probably be better. Over the road, jump in, jump out, observe. Other units. We could go with a ship, Type 31. And we have a couple of STRB-90H. These things carry 16 Hellfire missiles apiece. That's a lot of kills. And hopefully with one LCU I should be able to resupply those things. So that's them. I'm going to keep the rest of my points in reserve. Offloads, offloads. Offload those transports. These guys over here. KAFV. Get your butt over there. Unload. And, I don't know, park yourself somewhere in the middle of the tree line. These. They don't really have a minimum fire range. Yeah, about a click. To 2100 is their minimum firing range. So that should be perfect where they are. They can also take on supplies from the FOB. Quickly get these recoilless rifles over here, because they're also going to be mounting a frontline defense here. So you're going to have to sit over there, and I can recycle those Scorpion transports to get them there in a hurry. And now we wait. This is where the battle gets a bit waiting. Get in. Here they are. And they come in numbers, but they're just parking there. Works for me. The sooner I can take out those BDR-80s, the happier I'll be. Holy crap, there's a lot of those things. Is this a staging ground or something? Jesus. Just keep firing. It's not a player, we don't have any risk for return fire. It's going to start raining death over here. And, of course, the moment that I do that, they start moving out. Check your fire. I'm not sure how much lead these guns need exactly. Oh, look at that. A couple of kills on the infantry. I hope that I should be hitting the Iglas right by the time that they get to where my shells arrive. Yeah, not bad actually. Where's the other party group? It's not a party if there's no arty. Especially if you're dealing with 80 infantry units. Now I'm using these maps on fast or very fast because At least the early battles are pretty campy. I'm trying to wait for the Americans to come in, get reinforcements, get more battle groups. And until that happens, there's really not too much going on. Let's get the naval group involved. Also, I'm not sure if I'm seeing all of them. I'm going to try and train up the STRB-90Hs a bit. There should be plenty of targets to be killed off here. I hope that this thing doesn't get ambushed by a group of Su-100s. That would be very unfortunate. Speaking of which, there they are. The BTR-80s, which are far more valuable than what they're actually carrying. I mean, these are 14-point units transporting 6-point infantry. Oh well. Missile out, kill. These things are fire and forget? Yes, they are. Hit. Oh, right. Completely forgot about these. Offload. Get in the transport, you guys start walking. Come on. Get in the Uber. Thank you. Off you go. STRBH is doing a bit of target practice in the meanwhile. There we are. Su-100 start to fuel. Oh, looky here. Splash 1. 2. Nope. That was too soon. Alright, get back to the LCU. Also sending units here. Iglas? Oh, brave things. What are you doing over here? Oh, just out of range as well. Alright, go and pick up the infantry. You're going to go back to the LCU, and the Type 31 is going to maneuver, get a bit closer. Right, so far, we still have a lot of units to kill before we win. If that's the way that I want to go for it. Let's go for a couple of E-lins, hunt these things down. Rain some death on the infantry groups here. They're actually just patiently waiting here. It's very kind of them. Oh. That boat's taking already fire. No escaping now. Su-100, priority target. These things, the Su-100s, will pretty much one-shot these boats, I've found. They are really, really accurate. But once they're moving, they're not too much of a threat. Hold. Turn around. Here the LCU, still rearming, almost ready. Damn it. Swap them around. Let's see, you guys were in a transport, weren't you? Yep, they are. Alright, move up. I'm also going to set up some standard infantry on the front line. Because these are generally better against transports. Shit, they got the recon infantry. Means I'm blind on the front line. That's unfortunate. Commando's coming in with a vengeance. Let's try and kill off some more of these transports here. Maybe these with a grenade launcher and a bunch of dual M2s. we'll be able to make work of the infantry. Priority is still those SU-100s, which just cannot get here. See, that's something that I don't quite understand. Why the hell would you want to do an invasion if your invasion force cannot even get there? Oh, really? Now you're pushing forward? Alright, good job. Check fire. Okay. We have some units in contact here. BTR-88s apparently can take a hit. That is one more hit than I was hoping they would. Okay, so you guys are going to sit there. I want you on the front line. Already looks to have killed quite a few units here. I hate the fact that I'm blind. I generally much prefer to see what is going on here. Really, dude? Gotta admit, this guy is pretty sure of himself. Sees Hellfire. We're gonna be putting up a bit of a fire here. Oh crap. There's the Air Force. Get out, get out, get out. All America just got butchered there. Oh dear. Yeah, I lost 4 of those jets. That was sloppy. Get in! In! Not into the tree line. Building. For God's sake, man, move. Thank you. Got some kills here on the transports. Free to Hellfire. How much does the LCU have left? Oh. A little more than half. I'm not worried. Let's rain some death on the infantry here. The more of the infantry I kill, the less of the infantry transports come back next turn to haunt me. In the meanwhile, I'm going to send the Type 31 north with the Monitor Zippos, as well as a group of Marines. The Haebyung Heavy. Or Haebyung, technically. They just have the heavy tag. And maybe we can find the command unit in Delta with that transport. And look for the command unit in Ongjin with one of my own. That's where the commando group's going. What's all this? Look at that. Infantry really doesn't stand a chance here. And in the meanwhile, taking some Hellfire shots at passing transports. And then some. It's not just transports, not for 30 points. Is that an SU-100? No. Oh. Whatever it is, it's trying to get a shot off, and it just did. Goodbye. More SU-100s. They're being flank shotted by these KAV-90s, which massively outview them with very good optics, whereas the SU-100s probably don't even know where they're getting shot from. Are we shooting Iglas? We're not actively shooting them, but it's going to be dead anyway. There you go. Praise, fire, and forget. Let's see if I can get a truck close enough to one of those STB-90s to do some work there. Oh, crap. Ooh. Yeah, that's the problem. Come on, get it. A couple of shots in. No kills, unfortunately. Not for lack of trying. Off you go. Suzong Po. Quite dangerous missiles in these things. 14 pointers. Not terribly deadly in the sense that they do a massive amount of damage. but I can't avoid them. Well, I have 50% UCM on the Type 31, but I can barely avoid them then. What do we have here? More infantry. Sure. This thing's almost firing everything it has, except for the dual Emerlex, which have a range of 1400 meters. If I don't absolutely have to, then I would prefer not to get that close. Alright, get ready for the Marines. I should have softened up this area sufficiently for now. At least so much so that the Marines can pretty easily come in. The next salvo that I'm firing over here is smoke. Just to make sure that these guys can arrive safely. Zippos are quite slow. Oh, what's that? That's Artie? That's Artie. Get moving. Smoke should be arriving any moment now. There it is. Those rounds. These Hwasung Chong's not that much of a problem, but it is a bunch of machine gun fire that's coming in here. Alright, get close, see what you can do for them. Disembark, take out the transports. Into the fire, boys. Alright, let's see if we can push through and make a bit of an impact here. Transports, off you go. Looked like the Haebyung Heavy were able to take out, the Haebyung were able to take out some of these infantry units here, and the transports. Oh, that's a lot of fire. Come on. Good man. Push forward. Zippos, down the river. Holy shit, not against SU-100s, you're not. Oh no. That's way too much firepower that's coming at me there. I've secured to Chuncheon, that's over there. Now fortunately these things don't do that much against infantry because they're blind as a bat. My infantry can just come up against from the flanks. So I'm really not worried about those. Oh, time. I wasn't keeping track of the time. Right, the number 13 anti-air company's been destroyed. I got 2114 points in kills, and I lost 4 aircraft, 1 transport, and the transport that provided the Suzik Day. Overall, they still have 21 units of infantry left, some supports, 15 Su-100s, and still a good number of their air force. Roger that. Okay. Aha. The other escort group is now getting engaged. This escort group has 12,000 meter range missiles. So do they. Or do they? They don't. Oh. That makes this all the more interesting. Now I can engage them before they can engage me. And the only thing I really need to kill are these Steregushchis. Because they have a range of 9,000 meters. But more importantly, they're command units. As for their aircraft, yeah, those could be annoying. These things drop 4 missiles apiece, but fortunately for me the AI usually picks just one ship. And then decides to dunk all of the targets, or all of the missiles into that target. I don't have any aircraft. And, well, we're just going to have to use these Veers. And maybe a coastal... No, never mind. I was going to say send up a coastal cutter as a recon, lacking a helicopter of any sort. But no, let's not do it. I'm gonna try and set up some veers. Yeah, where? Maybe on Fox. Maybe Fox is far enough away. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure if I actually ever fought in this battle before. This particular naval zone. Okay. Resupply zone. Juliet. Resupply zone. Hotel. Resupply zone. Not Alpha. Right, what do you reckon the range is? I'm gonna say Juliet. It's probably my best option. These things only carry 4 missiles apiece. And naturally, they are in the wrong orientation. There is not a thing that I can do about that. Okay. So if I want them to fire instantly, I'm going to have to put them into Foxtrot, but I'm very concerned that once they're in Foxtrot, they're immediately going to get their ass wiped out. So no. Spread them out. Overwhelm. LCUs with them. A couple of Hayabusas in defense. And, well, coastal cutters. These things have defensive missilery, and that just about covers it. That's really all that they have. No, I can buy one more. Okay, here you go. Yeah, that should be it. Fear, turn around. Engage at will. That's an Anuska. This is a priority target. That's a command unit. Yep, that's a Steragoschi. Missiles in the skies. Hit. Wow. That did a fuck ton of damage. That immediately wiped out one of those ships. 2 more missiles in the air. Hit, Nanushka, no kill. Can we do that again, is the question. Sort of. Ready to acquire. I'm gonna have to move up a little bit. That means I'm gonna have to move my entire group up a little bit. Got him. What? One of my veers got destroyed. Probably because a missile... Holy shit. We lost a good number of those boats. How many do I have left? 5. Ouch. So a misfire on one of those missiles took out half my ships. Not so much a misfire, but one of those things just detonated midair. The coastal cutters. These things also took a battering. More command units are coming in. Out of range. Alright, line up. Everybody else line up. Coastal cutters line up. They're really sending me these command ships pretty much for free. And they only have 4. Hold. In range. Fire at will. Fortunately, all the LCUs are alive. Ceasefire. And there goes another one. We're out of missiles. Maybe the Hayabusas can put up enough fire to at least kill some others. There's one. There's another Steraguschi. We outranged them, yes? 8. No, I don't think we do. We might outspot them. But we sure as hell don't outrange them. Or not yet. Alright, let's take a moment and resupply. Missile coming in. Splash. Splash one Hayabusa. Jeez, would you look at that. There's another one. I thought I could bring in supplies. Oh, never mind, I bought the entire battle group. Yeah, that would explain it. Hang on. I want you on group 2. You in group 1, you in group 3. 1, 2, 3, yes. 1, 2. Ceasefire, ceasefire. Just gonna snipe some of these ships before they pose too much of a threat. This one's firing Malekiths back at me. No shot. 3. Send your missiles. 1. Send your missiles. 2. Send your missiles. Splash another Hayabusa. I cannot keep losing these command ships. Come on. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Oh, my coastal... Nope, that's a Hayabusa that's going down. Off you go. And he's down. Okay, so they still have 2, I think 2 command ships left. How are my missiles? Looking good. Range to target, 15,000 meters. Moving up. 1, 2, 3. Let's space them out a little bit more. More Nanuskas coming in. My ships are already engaging. At this point I don't even mind. I just want to do as much damage as possible. Maybe I can get... There's what I was looking for, 2 for 1. Let's not waste too many missiles on these. Gotcha. We still have some of these Onyxes left. Not a whole lot though. 14,000 meters out. Could take care of these Munas, but I prefer to capture them intact. These missiles take up a lot of supplies. Coastal cutters up ahead. I think they might have exhausted their supply of those support ships. Still, this Teragusci has 8 of those long-range ship-to-ship missiles, and I have nothing that I can safely send in here to capture them. What's your range to target? Oh, crap. Air power. Splash 1. Fortunately, these things are really cheap, so they don't hurt as much if I lose them. If you're in range, hang on, you're not. Yeah, you're the only one who's in range. Ceasefire. No hit. Unsurprising, really, because that thing can still handle 2 missiles. It's the point where you have 5 or 6 missiles coming in, where the fun really starts. Bit closer. Shit, more missiles. That's if you're dead. Kill it. Missiles away. Good luck. Gotcha. Okay, does that kill the group? That killed the group. I didn't quite come out of that one as well as I hoped. I lost half my group, but they lost the entire group, which is better. Okay, so that battle group is alive. But only just. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording here. We still have a lot of activation points to spend. I am being attacked in Chonchon, in Seoul. I'm likely to see conflict here in Wonju. I'm also looking at a naval group in Naval Sector Charlie. This is a bunch of Marines. The hell are Kongbang? Okay. As well as a helicopter group. The Special Forces Regiment. They're likely to land in Gwangju, I think. Yeah, they generally come in from here. Very easy to intercept. We're going to be doing that next episode. For now, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And if you want to play this, look in the description. Download the mod. Installing is easy, and you can be playing this in no time. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. See you soon.